What's up everyone, Silver Dragons here, and in this video I want to try and answer some questions that I've got from new silver stackers. Now I get questions every single day pertaining to buying physical silver, and I want to answer some of the big ones. So when should you buy? How much? What type? Those are the things we're going to cover in this video. So let's do it. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, so I know there are a lot of new stackers out there, people who have been stacking silver for a year or less. Maybe you just bought your first ounce, or maybe you're still considering buying physical silver. Either way, I have a lot of answers to your questions, and so I'm putting this video out there in response to the questions I daily get. And you know, it's no surprise that people are getting into physical silver right now because there is so much going on in the world. You know, there's a lot going on here in the United States of America, which is screaming, get out of the dollar, move to safety. And that's what silver is. It's a safe haven asset. It is a precious metal. It's savings, it's insurance, it's protection. It's that wealth protection that's going to help you retain your wealth for long periods of time, no matter what happens. So yes, it's no surprise people are buying silver. New people are buying silver. But anyway, that being said, let's get to some of these questions. So the first question is going to be, when should you buy physical silver? Now, when is a very tricky question to answer because I don't know all of your situations. Maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe you have a large savings account that you could convert tomorrow. Or maybe you have a self-directed IRA and you're looking at putting some of your retirement into silver. I don't know your situation because there's so many different types of people that watch my videos. I mean, there's teenagers, there's guys in their 30s like myself. There's people in their 50s, 70s, 80s that watch my videos. So the best way I can answer this question is you should buy silver when it is right for you, when you can afford to buy silver. If you're living paycheck to paycheck and you have to use a credit card to put food on the table, no, you should not be buying silver. If you're able to make ends meet and you have a little bit left over when it's all said and done, yeah, then you can look at putting some money into silver. If you already have savings or a retirement account or something like that, then yes, you should be looking at putting money into silver. Now, that being said, what about the price of silver, the spot price? Now, right now it's around $22 or $23 an ounce. Is this a good time in general to be putting money into silver? And I would say if the spot price of silver is $20, then yes. If the spot price of silver is $25, yes. If it's $30, yes. If it's $35, yes. I think you see where I'm going with this. Whenever you can convert fiat currency into real money, you're doing good. Now, that being said, with the spot price right now in the low 20s, I think it is an exceptionally good time to be buying silver. If the spot price gets up into the 30s, now I have to look at the gold to silver ratio and say to myself, should I be buying gold or silver? But that's a topic for another video. I actually made a video on that. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link down below in the description. But yeah, I would say for when in general, do whatever is best for you. You know, when you have money you're able to spend on silver, always have some cash on hand for emergencies. I try and buy every single week. Now, I will say if the price of silver goes down, maybe I will buy a little bit more silver that week than if the price of silver goes up. But I try and dollar cost average and buy some every single week. Okay, before we talk about how much silver you should buy, I do want to talk about where you should buy silver. The number one place I recommend is a trusted local coin shop because you can talk to them about what's best right now, what they have in stock. You can learn from them. It's a relationship that you develop with the coin shop owner, and you both can get something out of it. You buy precious metals from them, they give you knowledge in return. So that's number one. Number two, if you're going to buy online, buy from a trusted bullion dealer. The one I like to buy from is SD Bullion. They're the number 3 largest bullion dealer in America. I bought from them many times, had no issues. They have a wide selection of items as well as very reasonable prices, especially their sales. So definitely check them out. There's a link down below in the description. Now, when it comes to how much silver you should be buying, again, I don't know all of you. So it's going to be different for every person out there. But the bottom line is you want to buy enough to where you feel comfortable. Now, for some people, this would be 100 ounces. Others, this would be 10,000 ounces. For me personally, I've stacked several thousand ounces of silver, and I feel like I'm nowhere close to being done. So maybe use that as a benchmark if you like, but I am going to be doing a whole video on how much silver you should stack. So stay tuned for that. Again, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my future videos. Now, if you're wondering how much you should buy every single time you go to purchase, I would say minimum, if you're purchasing online, buy at least enough to get the free shipping. Okay, that's a minimum. If you're buying at a local coin shop, you could just buy 1 ounce of silver. That's what I did when I first started stacking. I was literally buying 1 ounce at a time, and there's nothing wrong with that. If all you can afford is 1 ounce, then stack 1 ounce. If you're converting your savings into silver, don't spend all of it at once. I don't know what's right for you. Maybe take 1% of your savings or 5% of your savings, buy some this week, buy some next week, and then just dollar cost average. So over time, you'll have an average price you paid for your silver. That's the smartest thing to do. That is what I do. And lastly, what type of silver should you be stacking? Now, if you live in a country other than the United States of America, I always recommend ask your local coin shop what is the best to be stacking. They will know what is the best for you in your area. So give them a call if you don't have time to run down there. And if you don't know where one is, it's pretty easy to go online and look up coin shops, right? Find one within hopefully 100 miles of you and call them. Now, if you live in the United States of America, you can do the same. Ask your local coin shop, what is the best for me to be stacking right now? But I would say in general, the best thing to be stacking is the lower premium silver. Now, American Silver Eagles used to be king in America. I recommended stacking these. I stacked many of these myself, but because the premiums are so high, these are no longer king. You should be trying to buy other types of silver, like silver rounds, potentially silver bars. If you can afford to buy the bigger silver bars, usually you will get a lower premium. So buying big silver bars is a good option. Junk silver used to be a really awesome option here as well, but the premiums are coming up on junk silver. So I would say try and find the lowest premium things you can and stack those. Now, maybe you can find some coins from other countries, like for example, the Britannias, which have a very modest premium, and those are okay to be stacking. That's totally fine. Just find the lower premium stuff. Don't go for the crazy high premium fun stuff, because this is not as good for preserving wealth. It's fun to collect. You might even be able to make money off of it if you can buy it at a low price, sell it at a high price. But this is not really stacking silver. This is fun silver. Try and buy the lower premium stuff, which is for stacking. Now, if you do have any questions about anything I said in this video or any other questions in general, feel free to leave those down below in the comment section. I do want to say a massive thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.